Hello guys, today I have a very nice Variac for you. It's a Variac British one with non-rolling carbon brush, 10 amp, 300 volt almost, goes to 180 I think, or 170. And what I like about it is very portable. It has test sockets and of course plug for the output switch, voltmeter and amp meter, and a nice little there. And on the back it has a nice cable holder. There you go. Just gonna unwind that. And it also has a fuse. Let me show you. Fuse. It uses a T10 10 amp fuse. It has some vents here also on the sides. And 10 amps, as I said. But I used this one, and I actually popped the fuse while playing with two of these. Be careful with those though. But as I said, I popped the 10 amp fuse, so I just took the one that's right here on this Variac, this Lübke Variac. I will do a video on this one too sometime later, but let me show you that fuse I popped. Now of course, if you pop your fuse in a Variac, do not do what I did. I did this because I did not have time, and I was too lazy, and that this laziness will cost your Variac its life. So instead of another 10 amp fuse, I put a 25 slow blow amp fuse into it, which is a very bad idea. It will not like that. The fuse is used to protect it in short circuits on the output when it's at low voltage, because it will draw many amps when it's on low voltage, and the mains breaker will not protect that, because it might be pulling it, like in short circuit, might be pulling like almost 40 amps, but on the mains maybe just 10 amps when it's on low power, on the low voltage. So if they short when you only have them up a little bit, they will pull tons of current and won't pop the fuse. It will only pop the fuse if you put it to max. If you put it to max, it will only pop the fuse like that. So now let me plug it in and show you. There we go. And it's on 0 right now. Let me just it goes up to about 280. It looks like it on the meter. Let's check if that's true by using these. Here we have this nice Elma 2100X. Putting this in, it's noticing that there's a live voltage, and 276 volts is coming out of that Variac right now. Now let me power something with it so you can see the amp meter working too. In this case, I will use a microwave oven transformer, because they have a very high saturation point, and you will see why they are crappy. Let me just put it like this so you can see everything here. Be careful, do not touch these while they're live, of course. Red and black, doesn't matter, it's not DC, it's just what I have at the moment. Now if I can find my special little gadget. Here we go, I found it. Pretty dangerous, I'd say, but they work. Be careful of every wire, as I said. Now I'm gonna see, I don't like this because I have to put my hand over this, so I am going to put it like this. So let me show you. the saturation point, it's not pulling current yet. We're at 100 volts. No current is being pulled because it's not saturating. As I get up to 150 volts, still no current is flowing. Or there is, but it's not saturated, so it's not going up to high current. Let me go to 200. See that? It's starting to saturate. You can see the amps are starting to get up. Let me go to 240. See that? That didn't take a lot for it to start saturating. So it starts saturating at 200 volts. And when I go to the optimum voltage, that's 5 amps of current, idle current. And when I go up, that's 9 amps. Nine amps of current going into that. You do not want that. That's why these are trash. They're made very cheaply, so their saturation point is very low, so it doesn't take a lot to saturate it. They have aluminum windings and they don't last 5 minutes. So yeah, get something real, something good instead of this thing. They are cheap, that's why they are so bad. So, but they're still nice to use. As I said, it's a nice Variac. It uses mains voltage in Europe 220, 240, which is nice. And as I said, don't mess with mods. But it's very nice. It's called Portavolt. Let me show you the inside really quickly. Now, as I said already, it's switched to a Danish plug. I think the original one was a British plug socket. That's what the guy said where I bought it from. So anyways, let's take a look inside. Here it is. Now let's take a look from the side. Isn't that beautiful? 10 amps. As you can see, it has a standard brush, not like the German ones who has these roller brushes that last longer. I really like those, the German ones, the Lübke ones. I like those. It's a nice big Variac. It's thick, it's meaty, and I like the wiring inside. It's very nice, I'd say. It's a Portavolt Variac. Let me see if I can read that. It's 710A 64. Input 230 to 240. Output 0 to 115%. Made in England, of course. It is a really nice Variac. Let me put it on the side again. You can take it out of the casing, but I'm not going to do that because just because it's too much work. And I have to disassemble some wires, but I could do it, but I'm not going to. One thing I don't like is, you see here the gap here. So you see the gap here goes smaller and smaller. See that? I can barely get this thing in there, but here I can get it all the way in. You see that? So I don't like how that is. I just think it's not centered correctly, but it's not too bad. I like it. It probably won't be a problem in the future, but as I said, I'm not going to be abusing it that much because I don't like to do that. I mean, maybe I'll abuse it a little bit with the microwave oven transformers, but that's it. I'm not gonna do much more with it. I'm not going to do much more. Anyways, now that's it. Just a quick video on this Portavolt Variac. That's all. Thanks for watching.